Oh yeah, let's see some Zack D food video. Okay, you want some Vighnesh Reacts videos? Comment down, I want some React videos. Okay, so let's see this electric wire challenge. Okay, I'm pressing this.
As you run into the course, you have to try to dodge the dangling wires all around you.
Oh,
but each
no.
wire is live with electricity. So if you brush against just one,
Oh
you can get zapped with around 2,000 volts. And the farther you go, the more mud covers your body.
Oh, no.
That makes it even easier for electricity to travel through you. So if you slip and fall, you might hit one wire, then another, and another, getting shocked again and again until you finally crawl your way out. As you run into the course, you have to try to dodge the dangling.
Okay, that is good. Let's see this
Punch
video.
the doll. When you put them on, tiny microphones inside pick up the noise around you.
What is it? My computer is lagging. Wait, first.
As you run into the course, you have to. He raced to be the first man over the wall, but as soon as he reached the top, he was shot and killed by an arrow. And the next man did the same, but he was thrown to the ground. This happened over and over again, until one man finally survived and made it inside the enemy walls, which disappointed the rest of the soldiers. You see, the first one over the wall would receive a crown, which acted like a medal of honor. This gave him fame and fortune, letting him climb the ranks into greater political power, which is why so many soldiers were willing to risk their lives for it. He raced to be the first man over the wall, but as soon as when you put them on, tiny microphones inside
how noise canceling headphones work?
They read the highs and lows of the sound wave. It uses it to create a wave that's practically the opposite. And when this is played through the headphones, the two sound waves cancel each other out, which cuts out a lot of the outside noise. But if your mom suddenly screams at you, the headphones have to hear the sound, read the wave, and make the opposite one. So if the noise changes too fast, by the time they react, it's already too late. When you put them on, tiny microphones inside, he punched the doll and started yelling at it, while a preschooler watched him. Later on, she was given a doll, while scientists observed her every movement. But even though nobody told her what to do with it, she started acting aggressively, and even made up new ways to hurt the doll. You see, kids learn by copying the people around them. So if they're watching something violent, they might imitate what they see, which could make them start acting aggressive. He punched the doll and started yelling at it, while a priest...
Okay, let's see this. Can you survive these?
As you run into the course, you have to try... Her arm slipped. If you were accidentally swallowed, grab onto the back of the tongue and kick around to trigger a gag reflex. This should get you coughed out. But if you miss your chance, spread your arms and legs wide in the throat, bracing yourself against the walls to stop from sliding down. This would hold you in place for a while until the person swallows food, which would push you straight into the stomach. Now, you could climb a chunk of food floating in the acid, but at this point, you're just waiting for the inevitable. If you were accidentally swallowed, grab onto the back of the tongue and kick around to trigger a gag reflex. This should get you coughed out. But if you miss your chance...
What is it? What is this video?
Her arms... As you run into the course...
what happened?
If you stack... When her arm slipped into the gap between it and the wall, wedged in so tight she couldn't pull it back. And as the door kept trying to open, it dragged her deeper in. They grabbed the door and tried pulling it back to free her arm, but nothing worked. Even when they greased her arm with hand sanitizer, she didn't budge. And for 3 long minutes, they kept pulling, until they rubbed lotion around her arm. Then she pulled as hard as she could, and it finally popped free. her arm slipped into the gap between it and the wall, wedged in so tight she couldn't. If you stacked up Legos a mile into the sky, somehow the bottom Lego brick still won't crush. But if you try the same thing with concrete, it contains tiny cracks and weak spots, meaning the bottom blocks would eventually crack after about 2,000 feet. But Legos are made from tough plastic, and their interlocking shape keeps the pressure centered. So when the stack is perfectly lined up, the force travels straight down, which means, in theory, one Lego brick could support a tower 4 times taller than the Burj Khalifa. If you stacked up Legos a mile into the sky, somehow the bottom... When the hurricane hit their orphanage, they had no money to fix it. More than 40 kids were about to lose their home, but their town was hosting a fishing tournament, offering a huge cash prize to any team that caught a blue marlin. Now, none of the boys had ever fished before, and their guardian had no experience with this type of fish, but they signed up anyway. Then, right before the tournament, the man crashed his car, nearly forcing them to drop out. But he managed to make it onto the boat, and soon they had a bite. For almost 45 minutes of struggling, they dragged a giant blue marlin onto the boat. It was the biggest catch of the day, and the orphans won more than $250,000, enough to save their home. When the hurricane hit their orphanage,
oh my God!
The hawk sees a mouse and swoops down with its claws open. But when its feet hit the cage, they slip into tiny loops of fishing line. Then, as the hawk tries to fly away, the loops tighten around its feet. Because the cage is pinned down by a heavy weight, the hawk can't lift it off the ground, so it stays trapped on top of the cage until a trained handler carefully loosens the loops, checks the bird for injuries, fits it with a tag, and lets it go. The hawk sees a mouse and swoops down with its claws open. The customer suddenly attacked her, and the shock left her unable to speak. Since the injury happened on the job, she said she could never work again. So her workplace's insurance company paid her every month for 16 years. But there was a problem. During that time, she saw other doctors, and none of them recorded that she was unable to speak. The insurance company got suspicious and hired a detective to watch her. He saw her chatting outside a school and making phone calls. Then he
why did you do it?
Walked up to her with a hidden camera and asked for directions, and she answered him out loud. The court ruled that her muteness was no longer real, and her payments were cut off. The customer suddenly attacked her, and the shock left her unable to speak. Since the injury happened
No. Okay.